At this point, he's opposing and exalting himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. So what is he doing? When he comes into the temple, he's saying, I am God. I'm God. I oppose myself above all that is called God, all that is worship, and I am God. And in fact, in Revelation chapter 13, the Bible says that he opens his mouth and blasphemies against God, against his tabernacle, and against those that dwell in heaven. Wouldn't you agree that these are some pretty bold statements that he's making? Blasphemous, bold statements that he's making, right? Claiming that he's God. He's blaspheming against God, against his name, against his tabernacle. I mean, he's mocking God. Now, what is a measure? Well, a measure, basically, to measure something is to make a comparison according to a standard, right? And this is why John is measuring the temple. You say, why is that? Because think about this. If he's claiming to be God, he's telling the world he's God. He's judging himself to be God. He's judging that the true God is not God. What does the Bible tell us about that in Matthew chapter 7, verse 2? For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. So what is he saying? God's saying, I'm going to hold you accountable for that which you just said. What judgment ye judge? Oh, you claim to be God? Oh, you think you're better than the true God? Or you're going to oppose me and exalt yourself above all that is called God, all that is worship? You're going to think that you're God? Well, I'm going to measure that back to you. We're going to see who truly is God. Amen. So he says, John, measure the temple, the altar, and the people therein. And we're going to see who's the true God. Measure this, because every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. This is why the temple is being measured, because he measured himself and claimed to be God. Well, we're going to see if that's true or not.